Every year, our school receives money from various sources to spend on things that will promote education and wellness amongst our students, which is called revenues. The way we spend this money is called expenditures. The revenues for the proposed 2019-2020 school year are state aid, $23,194,005, 55%. Impact aid, $7,631,156, 18%. Use of reserves, $5,928,340, 14%. NA contracts, $4,350,000, 10%. Other, $1,064,500, 2%. Tax related, $250,500, 1%. The state of New York requires our expenditures to be represented into three parts. Program, $27,652,652, 65%. Capital, $10,545,676, 25%. Admin, $4,220,172, 10%. We like to break our expenditures down further so you can have a more clear understanding. Salaries, $17,168,747, 40%. Capital, $8,467,569, 20%. Benefits, $7,675,253, 18%. BOCES, $4,849,037, 11%. Contractual, $1,539,104, 4%. Materials and supplies, $1,196,240, 3%. Tuition and textbooks, $839,410, 2%. Operations, $683,140, 2%. For a grand total of $42,418,500. The tax levy remains the same as last year at $250,000. Make sure you vote!
Robotics, archery, and unified basketball are just three of the current programs that are still going to be funded in next year's budget. It is important to give students more extracurricular activities other than sports.
The archery program was established 2 years ago as a club. We had 77 students in the archery program this year, and they anticipate around 80 to 100 students next season. This is estimated from the number of students that have registered for the archery program that started this year for the third graders. As a whole, students have shown that they really enjoy the program. Many of them now even shoot at home. Archery is offered during the same time as many other school activities, and the coaches make it very flexible for them to shoot and still participate in other activities such as band, chorus, drama, basketball, and wrestling. As a school, we placed third in New York State for the center shot competition. We placed second overall grades 4 through 6 in the New York State International Bow Hunting, and for third place for grades 6 through 8. We had 10 students qualify top 10 in New York State for the national competition held in Kentucky on May 9th through the 11th.
Unified Sports is an inclusive sports program that combines athletes and partners. Participation is rooted in the principle of meaningful involvement so that each athlete and partner is able to contribute to the team's success through their unique skills and capabilities. Inclusive activity is the most conclusive way to form friendships and break down stereotypes of students with disabilities. It encourages youth to be leaders and advocate for their peers, and it provides opportunities for students to participate in whole school involvement and encourage all students to participate and come together as one for competition purposes.
The robotics team itself is somewhat expensive in the sense that the robot can cost upwards of $10,000. So that's the total cost when we end up assembling a robot to perform a specific function or perform in a specific event. So that gives a little bit of a context of about how much the materials cost. So the other things to take into consideration when we look at the cost of the robotics is actually a lot of the peripherals, some of the tools that are required for that. But again, those are used in other disciplines. We also have to take into consideration the human resources, so that's the time that we compensate staff for when we are in the competitive season. All of those factors, when you include that, increase the cost probably twofold, if not more. So we're talking $20,000 to $25,000 minimum from beginning to end. But it's important to recognize that a robotics team doesn't just represent a single moment in time. It's actually the culmination of months of work, or where we're at right now, actually years of work, because the team continues to grow and expand upon the knowledge and what they learned the previous year and utilize some of the resources that we acquired the previous year. So in 2016, the district assembled a group of individuals that represented both district employees, parents, higher education members, so that would be colleges, as well as individuals from the marketplace, so prospective employers. We identified where we are educationally as a district, and then what we needed at the high school level to implement to ensure that our students were more engaged in the classroom, have acquired 21st century skills by the time they leave. And when we talk about 21st century skills, we're talking about the ability to problem solve, be creative, work together as a team. And what became out of that naturally was a focus on STEAM, so that's science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. And in order to move that whole initiative forward, an offshoot of that is actually our robotics team.
Unified Sports includes a variety of students with intellectual disabilities and without disabilities. Students are in grades 8 through 12, and they form friendships, and leadership skills are an important aspect to this program. We have had an exciting 2 years of the program and hope to see a lot more throughout the years.
Technology has evolved so much in the last few years. With technology growing in the school, it has decided to bring more technology to help our younger students develop and become more familiar with using it at a younger age, making it easier once they get to the high school level.
Beginning in the 2019-2020 school year, third graders will have access to laptops in order to transition them into taking state tests online and for instructional use in the classroom. They will be keeping these devices in the school building and will not have the authority to take them home. They will be taught to carry and take care of these devices in order to maintain their wellness.
The art and music program here at Sally I gives the students different outlets to express their creativity. The students are able to display this creativity to the community at the art show and at band and chorus concerts each year.
Who? K through 12. What? Salamanca High Art Show. When? 21st of May. Where? Salamanca Gymnasium. Why? To show off our prestigious talents of our students here at Salamanca High. How? This event is being produced by our infamous and honorable Lori MacArthur.
Come to the school for the vote on the 21st. Stop by the auditorium and listen to our Seneca Elementary Chorus and Band. Grades 4 through 7 will be performing at 6 o'clock that night, showing what they have practiced all school year for. We hope you are as excited about the kids. Hope to see you there.
Salamanca High School's music program seems to be growing. There was a new honor society that was added on this year, and that is Tri-M Music Honor Society. Students were selected based on their academic standing, service, and they had to show their commitment to the music program. Tri-M enriches the school with the livelihood of music. Another highlight of the music program is a class called Music Theory. This class is where students learn how to write their own music. They even had to compose their own piece of music for an event called Chamber Night. Approximately 40 different groups participated in Chamber Night this year. Chamber Night is like an art show for music where students get to display their talent. There is everything from duets to solos, group ensembles, and music theory finals. There is also new drum equipment for a drum EDEP class that is on the horizon for anyone who is interested. This will allow students to gain basic knowledge of a drum line. Within the past few years, Salamanca's music program has had the pleasure of specific pieces written just for Salamanca High School by professional composers Rick Kirby and Rossano Galante. These composers come in for a day, and the students perform those pieces with the composer. Galante was the first composer to come into Salamanca, and he composed a piece solely for the high school band called River Seneca. When Kirby came in, he wrote a piece that could be played by many levels from 4th grade all the way through 12th grade, which was named Wood Songs. A composer being brought to Salamanca to commission a piece is an amazing opportunity for all the students and even the community. The music program here at Sally High is thriving, and numbers are on the rise. Each year, more and more people are showing up to concerts, and the community is enjoying the music being played. Most importantly, the students are enjoying the commitment from the staff and their peers. Being involved in Salamanca's music program is much more than just playing an instrument or singing. It is playing as a family and rehearsing as a family. They play in concerts, but what the community doesn't see is when both the band and chorus compete at a competition. This year they are hoping to come home with a first place trophy. The future is bright for the Salamanca music program, so be sure to come out and support your local music department.
This upcoming year has some big changes happening at Sally High. Next you will hear what changes and renovations can possibly take place. You will also hear how you can help ensure the transformations that are planned to take place.
The district has many goals when it comes to the upcoming budget vote and the Vets Park referendum. For the vote on the budget for the upcoming 2019-2020 school year, the district wants to continue to provide and increase the accelerated and advanced placement course offerings, continue to provide and increase remedial and intervention services, and continue to provide and increase social, emotional, and mental health education. For the Vets Park referendum, the district wants to be able to improve the playing surfaces to increase the usable time for training and performance, as well as to improve safety, provide state-of-the-art facilities that will grant opportunities for economic growth by hosting regional and state-level competitions, and work at Prospect that will provide increased classrooms in a STEM-focused space, and will increase the space for the physical locations and services for Native American students.
On Tuesday, May 21st, the people of Salamanca have a chance to vote for 2 board members, the 2019-2020 proposed school budget, and the Vets Memorial Park project.
The first item on the ballot are 2 empty board seats on the Board of Education. Mrs. Teresa Ray is running for one of the vacant seats.
The second item on the ballot allows you to vote for next year's proposed school budget. The revenue that the school anticipates receiving comes from the following sources: New York State aid, impact aid, use of reserve money, Native American contracts, and taxes. The district plans to spend the money on salaries, equipment, buses, debt payments, benefits, BOCES, contractual expenses, materials and supplies, tuition and textbooks, and operations. The third item on the ballot allows you to vote for the Vets Memorial Park project. This project includes a turf field for multiple sports, such as football, soccer, and lacrosse. In front of that field will be a new turf baseball field. Behind those fields will be 2 turf practice fields for multiple sports. There will also be a new press box, bleachers, locker rooms, concessions, and additional parking. So make sure to come down and make yourself heard on Tuesday, May 21st from noon to 9 p.m. in the main gym of the school.
The Salamanca City Central School District is invested in our community's future. Currently, there are a lot of renovations taking place at the main campus, impacting both Seneca and the high school. There will be a new main entrance at the Seneca building for parents and students. Near the new entrance will be the new Seneca School office, where the administration will be housed, and conference room space. This entrance is set to be ready for the start of the school year next year. The library and the current Seneca office space are set to be renovated next year with addition of a multi-purpose room. Another project that is currently underway is the new STEAM space located at the end of the 8th grade hall. Within the space will be the new high school art room, a mechanical space for heating and cooling. There will also be a STEAM maker room. STEAM tech room is going to have a big, large door to take things in and out of the room, 3D maker space, and a new CAD room. And also, but definitely not least, a room dedicated to robotics. The plan for the project is to be done and moved into the space by October.
Prospect Elementary is looking to add 5 new classrooms to the building. This includes a space dedicated to Native American culture and a new primary-centered STEAM classroom, similar to what you will find at the high school with the new STEAM wing. These new additions will help our youngest warriors have a focus on creativity and technology.
Currently, many renovations are taking place at Salamanca Central High. One of the pairs that is going to be voted on May 21st is the bus garage project. Some of the key upgrades at the bus garage will be an additional bus garage bay and new electrical work. Also, a new parking lot as well as drains and new roofing on the existing bus garage will be completed. The plans for the new electrical work is tearing all the electrical boxes out and all the controls will be set together in a central area. Another new addition to the bus garage is they will be adding in new parking for the bus drivers' vehicles. Currently, there is minimal parking and they will be expanding onto their space for additional parking. Another important renovation is they are adding in new drains onto the ceiling and the ground for the melting of snow and the dripping of the rain. These additions will be added with a positive referendum vote on Betts Park.
With new blueprints being produced, it opens up eyes of opportunity for the Salamanca School District. There are many possibilities with this year's new budget program, and one coach in particular can't stress this idea enough. Athletic Director Richard Morton, who has been coaching at Salamanca for 39 years, is pushing for a new beginning for the tennis teams. New tennis courts is a big idea that is being proposed. Coach Morton says that with the addition of these courts, that it will improve the development of the teams, and it will be an asset to the community. If the vote is passed, the new courts would be on the grid or the boys' soccer practice field on Iroquois Drive. The courts would expand from what is now 3 courts to 5 courts, which would ultimately improve tennis match duration. The hope is that construction will begin in the spring of 2020 and will be accomplished in the following fall. The passing of the vote could make all this happen, but it is up to you to make this decision for the school district by coming in to vote on Tuesday, May 21st from noon to 9 p.m. in the high school gym.
As a part of the budget program this year, the Salamanca School Board is looking to create a new district entrance in the Salamanca High School building. The entrance will be for visitors trying to enter the school and will be located on the corner by Iroquois Drive. The purpose of the new entrance is strictly for security. The goal is to limit visitor access to the building. If approved on May 21st, 2019, construction will begin in the spring of 2020 and will end late fall of the same year.
Athletics here at Salamanca have been on the rise. The following proposed work will be completed with a positive referendum vote. These next few videos will show many of the possible changes that will happen for athletics in the community.
It has been proposed that a brand new track with 8 lanes instead of 6 be built behind the high school. This would allow for steeplechase and the opportunity for the school to host a 2-day county track and field meet and the 2-day sectional track and field meet, which could lead for more revenue for the community. It is also proposed that the infield of the track be turfed and lined for multiple sports such as football, soccer, boys' lacrosse, and girls' lacrosse. This will make the field the right size for playoff games, so we are able to host home playoff games on this field, while other contests or games are played at the Betts Park field at the same time.
The football field and baseball field of Betts Park are a very big part of this project, as well as the track and soccer field. The football field is easily destroyed by the weather, rocks, and geese. The baseball field is unable to be played on because it is not regulation size as well as our soccer field. If the project is voted yes, the football field will be moved back so they would be able to play baseball games even when a lacrosse game is going on. We will be able to hold county games as well as playoffs and sectional games for our soccer teams. This project will draw in new teams at the collegiate level to play on our fields.
Along with the fields getting done, new facilities will be built. This includes new concession stands, bathrooms, locker rooms, and bleachers that will be able to hold more people. This project will help with athletes not having to walk back and forth from the school to vets to gather their equipment. The bathrooms will hold more people and be way nicer than the ones in use now.
This project doesn't only affect the students and faculty of the Salamanca School District, it impacts the entire community. Let's start at the fields and facilities. There will be an increase in seating, parking, and concessions, which will enhance the community's experience at these events. Also, these fields will be open to the public for recreational use when there isn't an athletic event going on. The facilities can be rented out for big or small events, ranging from charity flag football games to even local colleges running tournaments. The facilities could also be used for the powwow hosted there every year. The biggest upside of this project for the community is that there are no tax increases for anyone. None of the money used in this project will come from the community of Salamanca. After hearing this, what does a member of the community have to say about these updates?
I feel like the kids are going to be more motivated. They're going to be proud of their school. Our community will be proud of our school. And we're hoping, I know the Hodera family is hoping, we can bring back that Salamanca glory that was once here in the 90s. And there'll be standing room only at football games or lacrosse games. And we can bring back that Warrior pride.
A friendly reminder that you will have your chance to vote on this subject on May 21st from noon to 9 p.m. in the high school gym. So get out there and vote.
On May 21st, 2019, you will have the opportunity to vote on a no additional tax impact capital improvements project. All you have to do is be a citizen of the U.S., at least 18 years of age, a legal resident of the SHS school district 30 days prior to vote, and be a registered voter through the district, county, or a documented Seneca on the nation tribal roll. This project will improve our district's facilities and also benefit our community by renovating Veterans Memorial Park, the Iroquois Drive campus, bus garage, and Prospect Elementary School. The vote is on Tuesday, May 21st from noon to 9 p.m. in the high school gymnasium on 50 Iroquois Drive, Salamanca, New York.
Thank you all for tuning in to the 2019-2020 budget program video. If these changes are approved, we hope to see a positive impact on the city of Salamanca and the school district.
Until next time, this has been a Warrior Vision production.
Mama said